Welcome everybody, all my reps, and I'm planning on sending this out to my clients also, and give you all a chance to also see that it's a training video one way or the other, so I figured I'm going to include you all, so hopefully this will work out and you'll see some info coming to you. I've already made one video. I want to follow up on what I talked about last time, and I want to follow up on the essential oil. There's an exchange of ions between the copper distiller and the oil. I don't understand the chemistry about the ions, but it changes basically the flavor, the aroma. It kind of mellows out the essential oil a little bit, and I do think it may well be stored in some copper for a little while to age it. I tell my customers, just like wine, it's kind of that same type of a delicate process. I tell them, and recently I've learned that even Grosso, which is the hybrid we grow, even if it grows at a different elevation, it will have a little bit different aroma. So some of the particulars, it is culinary oil, it's therapeutic grade, it's medicinal grade. I have experimented with it. I've put it in my chocolate fudge. I went just a little bit too heavy, but it was awesome. So it pairs very well, culinary use, with chocolate, probably white chocolate. There's probably a few others. I know it does great with blueberries. I have one vendor in Austin. She buys it from me, and that's how she makes her blueberry yogurt, and it's unbelievable. Okay? It's an antibacterial. I forgot to tell you guys this last time. I always say this. It's an antibacterial, an antifungal, an anti-inflammatory. A couple drops in your bath water just to smooth you out, chill you out. Some people put it on the bottom of their feet. I do it sometimes before they go to sleep at night. It's kind of like when our mom and dads used to put the Vicks Vapor Rub on our feet and then put socks on, and then in the morning we'd feel much better. Well, this soaks into your pores and it finds those nerves and it goes straight up to that brain, and then it's a slow whole body release of serotonin, and it helps through the whole night. Okay. The mosquito spray. Remember to tell your folks, hey, if you forget to put it on and you get bit, your kids get bit, still put it on. It'll take the itch and the sting out of the bite, okay, because of the anti-inflammatory, the antifungal part of it, okay. I've told people a lot about the time I was doing a market. All of a sudden my right ankle's on fire. I'm standing on fire ants. Man, I sat down, I took that oil and used it just like a salve. I tell everybody, you put it right on the affected area, okay. I'd never used it for that before. And I'll tell you, about 2 minutes, never got to that where you want to just itch those bites so bad. Never got to that point. 2 to 3 minutes, it was all over with. I was shocked. So I share that with my customers. We talked a little bit about the linen spray last time. Curtains, carpeting, upholstery, you can iron with it. Spray your tablecloth with it, especially a cloth across the front. 1 or 2 times during the, it's kind of like I spray it out there I talked about last time and hope it catches them as they're walking by. You can go ahead and put some of that beautiful aroma into that tablecloth is fine. I keep it in my car. I use it to fix my hair if I have to comb my hair and go into an appointment. So I tell them sometimes I got to put it underneath the armpit or in my gym shoes. That it's just an all-around, and of course a mosquito repellent, okay? And of course spraying it on your face, pulling it out of the refrige in the morning. We talked about that. That's it on the linen spray. Okay, bath salts. Not a top seller, but they do move. That salt has been totally soaked almost in our essential oil. So those are the two ingredients in there, the salt and the oil. The salt pulls the toxins out of your skin, and the oil goes back in while you're soaking. I tell my customers at least 30 minutes. 2 heaping tablespoons, I tell them, for a normal bath. Make sure, of course, it's going to dissolve, but I tell them make sure it's dissolved. And I tell them they're going to sleep like a rock. And that's exactly what I tell them about that particular product. I said, or the alternative is some people will just put it in a basin and they'll soak their feet for a while. Okay, and that really helps smooth them out. Okay, nothing else on the bath salts. Body and bath oil, mainly sweet almond oil, and I stress with the customers, no, this is a particular kind. It's sweet almond oil, and it has a little bit of what I tell them then is this is medicine, and I hold up the essential oil. I said, now I start calling this product medicine because I had a customer come to me and told me it does a great job on her daughter's eczema. It flares up some. She puts it on there, like I said, basically just like a salve on the affected area. And she said it knocks it out for a while. If it comes back again, she uses the oil. It's a great massage oil. I take it with me when I go get a massage. I take the essential oil with me when I go get a massage. And I kind of tell them with the essential oil, I want you to drizzle that all over my shoulders and my neck. And I say, and then I want you to just smash it into my pores. And that's what I tell the customers, because that's what I tell the guy that's got these huge hands to work on my neck every once in a while. That's where all my stress is. Body lotion, organic, aloe vera, shea butter, jojoba. A couple essential oils in this product, folks, including our essential oil from our plants, from our soil, that we steam distill right on the farm. Great for any skin irritation. I tell all my customers I use it on my face. Sometimes I just put it on at nighttime and I know it's there. I know I'm breathing it in also. It's a great moisturizer. It's a great repairs. And I tell my customers, really, I said that shea butter, I said, I think that's the key ingredient in there. I said, it's my number 2 selling product. And you can use it as a mosquito repellent also. Okay, a couple hours, it'll protect them. And I just had a customer tell me the other day, for the first time, the body and bath oil, she puts that on before she goes outside. She said no mosquito bites. So there's another product. You can tell them this will keep the mosquitoes off you too. Okay. The body lotion's more medicinal, but every single thing on that table is from plants. Okay, and you need to tell them that right up front. Okay, all natural, everything on this table, and I take credit cards. Okay. The lotion, you have to get a couple people hooked on it. Okay, you have to talk them in to trying and asking their opinion about the lotion. That's my biggest tester in a way. I leave that one out there for them. It's the only one I leave on my front table. I control all the other testers myself. Okay, but I invite, and if they walk up and they're not standing in front of that tester, I pick that tester up and I put it right in front of them. Please, ma'am, give me your opinion on that. Half of them, they won't buy it then, but they're going to walk around the market, and a lot of them come back. I'm sure some of you have already seen that. Okay, we're at about 9 minutes, so we're good. Body wash, hand soap, I tell them also. So I got it in my bathroom, in the shower. I said, and I got it right next to my kitchen sink. I said, I've even washed my dishes in that every once in a while if I have to. And I always open that one up. That's the only way to sample that puppy. You get it underneath their nose, and if it's real windy, you got to make sure the wind's getting them. Sometimes I say, did you get some of that whiff? Oh yeah, okay. It's just, I tell people I'm crispy, squeaky clean after I use that product. Okay. Candles. Soy-based wax, cotton wick. Big one burns about 42 hours. It has plenty of essential oil in it. And they'll smell it, and you let them know that's nothing. Wait till that wax is melted. That's in it heated, and that's when you really get the aroma. True soy wax really hides any of the what they call the cold throw, the aroma that comes off the wax. Not much, but the hot throw when it's lit, that's what they call that one. It's unreal. So anyway. The diffuser, the reed diffuser, is made with an alcohol base that's made specifically for diffusers that dissipates very slowly. I always tell them, and this is what happened with mine. It lasted 5 months, and I had all 10 reeds in there. I had it in the living room. Okay, and it's 2 to 1 on lavender essential oil versus eucalyptus. Okay, and I want to talk about the refills and how do we sample this product. So somehow I'm going to get you like a half a bottle of a refill, and that's what you put underneath everybody's nose, because the full bottles, if we use those and then we sell our last one at the beginning of a market or something, and we got 5 diffusers there we want to sell, we can't sample it because there's nothing that smells like that. It's supposed to be a little bit the same with the linen spray. Sometimes I'll say, and this is kind of what it smells like because this has got eucalyptus in it also, but the diffuser aroma is incredible. So we'll figure out how you'll always have a tester on that table that's never going to be sold, basically. So hang in there with us on that one. Okay. Dryer bag. Okay. Instead of the chemical sheet, I tell them throw it in there maybe 5, 6, 7 minutes at the end of the cycle. I said don't put it in there at the beginning. It'll get all damp, along with the damp clothes, of course. I said 20 times. 20 times. Or they can use it just like the sachet, the purple sachet, in their intimate wear drawer. The guys can put it inside their boots. You can rub your pillowcase with those to help you sleep at night, breathing in that lavender essential oil kind of in powder form. You can cook with it, obviously. Oh, and by the way, the sachets sell as culinary, but let them know that they need to look through it because there's still going to be some tiny little pieces that are not the buds and they're not the leaves. Okay, they're little tiny sticks, basically. So make sure you tell them, you need to cull through that. Essential oil, we talked a lot about the essential oil. I tell everybody it's the key to everything on the table. I have put it under my tongue before. It has helped me with a bad stomach before. I know it has. Taken it internally. Lip balm flavored with stevia, vanilla, all natural. I stress it still on several products. I still have to stress it's all natural. And I show them the ingredients. I said these are all the good ingredients. I don't list those off to them. I could. I didn't memorize those yet. But it's a great lip balm. I tell them, hey, this stays on your lips and it tastes good too. Sometimes I'll pull the guy to the side and his wife just spent $40 something. I'll pull him to the side and he's going to get a free complimentary lip balm, and I tell him exactly how to use it. Okay. And I tell him, you put this on, don't tell anybody you have this on. I said, and it's not going to be just a little peck on the cheek. I said, you need to put this, a little bit of this to good use. I said, nice and sweet. I said, and somebody's reaction is going to be, wow, what do you have on your lips? And I have fun with the customer. Sometimes I do it with the women, but I tend to go with the guys. Anyway, And every now and then you can certainly give away a travel candle as a giffy. Okay, you have a great customer, they're regular. Don't be shy about, sharing a little bit in a way, but a thank you that really lets them know we appreciate it. Okay, you have all the authority to do that. Okay, we can talk about more specifics as we go down the road, but a lip balm, a sachet, okay, even a mosquito. Somebody gets up close to $100, I don't mind you giving them a linen spray that they're not going to get a candle, but that sort of thing. And you have to use your own discretion and make a friend, as I say. Keep a friend. All right, linen spray we talked about quite a bit. Mosquito spray we talked about. Sachets. Seasoning rub. Seasoning rub. I sent everybody recipes. Okay, if you want to, well, you saw what I put in the email. I'm hoping we can get some more seasoning rub on our tables, more culinary, the sugar. With the recipes going on the table, you'll sell more, okay? So it's an area where I think we can increase all of our sales, all of us, because hardly any of us, we really don't max that out. But that's a great rub. You have to introduce all of those to people. Nobody understands the savory use, the sweet use, the baking use, and of course the tea. Half the people that smell it, they buy it. It's a no-brainer. So anyway, the sugar scrub, I tell them it's just regular table sugar, sweet almond oil, and a little bit of our lavender essential oil. And if they want to smell it, okay, I don't let them open that up. I'm always worried there's too much oil in there and it's going to go all over the place. Anyway, I kind of hold one back, and that's the one I always open up. But if they want to buy it, okay, here's what I'd like for you to do. When they buy that, I want you to take your tester of your body and bath oil, and I want you to put about 4 or 5 shots of oil in there while you're saying, "Oh, let me put a little extra in here for you. It looks like we need to make that a little bit juicier for you. It'll work a little bit better." Okay, as if to say, well, we used to have more in there, and it was leaking. And at first I thought, oh, they didn't put enough oil in here. So I was adding a little bit. Anyway, it worked out. Customers are happy. I enhanced that product a little bit now, and they love it. Okay, make sure they smell it. The tea, I tell them I do it in my Keurig. In the empty plug that comes with a Keurig machine, I put it in there. I tell them I don't pack it down. I said, but I get 3 cups of tea out of that. If I have company, I said I just hit the button another second time, a third time, or it's just myself at home. I go back an hour later, I hit the button again, I got tea. So, and I tell them basically it's very strong. Okay? The travel set. The travel set has the all-natural shampoo and conditioner in it. And, well, most of you haven't even seen the big bottles, but some of us have. And if anybody ever asks you, do you have that in the big bottle? No, we don't. We discontinued it. Tell them very kindly, but try and sell them the little ones that's in the travel pack. Okay? And then also in the travel pack, people ask me about that travel pack. When I point to the linen spray, I pick up my linen spray right away, and I say, this is what's in here. I'll have a little one of this product. My lotion, have a little, try that, ma'am. That's in there. And then if I can, I'll get to the body wash, and I'll open it up and let them smell that, okay? You can sell a lot of those. They've been moving good, okay? Everybody that's traveling. The bar soap, crushed oatmeal and crushed lavender. And what I do is I take a bar of soap out and I turn very carefully, I turn the label over so they can see all those ingredients, and then I slip it back in the bag. And that's one of the ones that I have sitting on the front edge of my table. The other day I was like, oh man, I sold that one by mistake. But it'll have everything the customer needs to look at that bar of soap. I tell them it's very creamy. I said I use it, which I do, and it's meant to be used right against your skin as an exfoliating bar of soap. That's it in a nutshell on descriptions of all of the products right now. So I'm going to take a time out. I might be back. We'll see. Okay. I try to make people feel special. And I'll go as far as two customers come up to the table and their grandma is behind them in a wheelchair, and you can tell grandma's not getting to the table for you to put the oil on her hand. Okay, so I walk out in front of the table and I try to get the eye contact. This is a true story, and I could tell this very elderly lady, she could not talk, but I grabbed her hand so kindly and I put some of that on her hand, and by that time the two people that are with her have turned around, and and I know I'm okay. She's not going to resist having this, and we let her smell it. And her daughter probably said, "Oh no, Mom, put that up." And you should have seen the look on this lady's face. Oh, her smile said 1,000 words. Okay, so you hit a home run. Not only makes you feel great, but includes everybody. So I go out of my way when I can include everybody, okay? And make a friend. Have them, anyway. Other selling techniques, there's so many ways to have more fun and learn people's body language. I think all of us are pretty much past any kind of nervousness. Even Kelsey, way to go. You guys are hitting it out of the park over there. Deborah, welcome to the team. You did awesome. Awesome. Your table looked great. Craig said, I like the mosquito up high. It kind of elevates it. It gave it a better look. The banners are ordered, so you'll be getting one pretty soon. I will let you know. I don't know if it's going to be shipped to you or not. That's all I got right now, folks. It's like 23 minutes. That's long enough for you guys to check out what I'm trying to get across to you. So thanks so much. I'll probably get a third one going here in the next week or so. More specifically about selling tips and interaction with the customers and the heat. Okay, the heat. Don't leave the product in your cars, please. You get home, please bring it inside. Okay, not even the garage, please. Okay, keep an eye on your lip balms. You can open a top once in a while and take a look at it and see what the scoop is, okay? Because some of them they'll melt. Careful with your candles. Don't let them sit on the side at all inside your containers, okay? So just be conscious of that, okay? But the stuff's got to come inside. So sorry, but it's too darn hot. That's it. Give me feedback. I really want feedback. Questions, text me questions, and we just have to push hard until we get the kids back in school and we go back to a normal schedule where they get it back in gear, that they're regularly coming to the markets, and it starts building up at the end of August, and hopefully the whole last quarter is when all of us should be totally prepared to max it out between now and Christmas time. Okay? So we're trying to build some momentum, and everybody's doing awesome. I'm very happy with all the reps that are working and representing Lavender. Thanks so much. All right. Next time.